What's up, ladies and gents? Today we're continuing on with my successful Guide to Ride series, and I can tell that you guys really enjoyed my previous videos, and so I thank you guys for the support. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the Union Pearson Express in Toronto, Ontario. I really hope you guys will enjoy. The UP Express, which is what you would call it for short, is the airport express train linking you guys from Toronto's Union Station up to Toronto Pearson Airport's Terminal 1 in just 25 minutes. Same goes for the other direction down to Union. The trains will also make brief stops at Bloor and Weston Go stations, where you guys can access convenient connections to other parts of Toronto with the help of Go Transit and the TTC. The UP Express travels alongside Go Transit's Kitchener line for most of the route, until it reaches the elevated section just northwest of Weston Station. This 3-kilometer long elevated rail line is the longest in Ontario, and it reaches a maximum height of 28 meters, giving you guys an awesome view of downtown Toronto and Mississauga. Now unfortunately, this is the section where UP Express trains have to really slow down, and thus the reason why it takes 25 minutes to travel the entire route. At Union Station, after a good 8-minute walk from the platform, you guys will be able to access a wide variety of public transportation. Please check out my Go Transit guide in the upper right corner for more information on Union Station. After you guys get off at Pearson Airport, you guys can get to your flights at Terminal 3 or parking and hotels near Viscount Road by taking the airport's Link train, which departs just beside the UP Express platform. There's a variety of methods you guys can use to purchase your fares for the UP Express. The fare classes that are available on UP Express include Standard and Presto. Fares are charged based on your start and end points when riding the system, and have one-way and round-trip options. Here are the fare charts for Presto card users, and you guys should know that valid IDs are necessary for the youth and post-secondary student fares. Remember to tap your Presto card before boarding, and tap off after getting off at your destination. And now, here are the standard fare types. First of all, the family tickets are eligible for up to 2 adults and up to 3 guests. And I don't know why these freaking return discounts even exist. But basically, the meter and greeter fares expire after 4 hours and have to originate from Union, Bloor, or Weston stations, while the long layover fares expire after 7 hours and have to originate from Pearson Airport. Now just remember that these return discounts can only be purchased online through the UP Express website or through the UP Express app on your phone. Other types of tickets for the UP Express can be purchased in person as well. The first method is by going to the ticket vending machines, which are conveniently placed at station entrances. Simply follow the instructions on the screen and you guys will be able to use your cash or debit and credit cards to purchase your paper tickets. Oh, and you guys can also reload your Presto cards by using this machine as well. Next, you guys can also use the light blue Presto machines to pay by using any of these contactless methods, which include Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Apple Pay, and Google Pay. Keeping all these in mind, and you guys are good to go. Also, what's interesting is that during Family Day weekend back in 2016, the UP Express actually offered free rides to every single passengers. I am not joking about this. And of course my family and I did take advantage of this. I remember that day so well, because it took hours just for us to get to the platforms to board the trains. But anyways, moving on. The UP Express first began operation back in June of 2015. Just in time for the Toronto 2015 Pan Am and Para-Pan Am Games. And of course this airport express service was one of the major projects that were highlighted in the Big Move Transportation Plan. It was clear that one of the main targets that this new system would achieve is to eliminate most car trips to and from Pearson Airport. And this clean and efficient system did just that, by enabling travelers to skip through the busy traffic to and from the airport. And you guys might be surprised to see how much demand the UP Express actually receives, especially during busy seasons. And that's when the trains become too short and too infrequent to handle the surge of passengers. The UP Express trains do usually come once every 15 minutes, although during the pandemic, the services have been reduced to 30.
What? What the f?
The UP Express operates every day between 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. depending on weekday or weekend schedules. After purchasing your fares, boarding the UP Express train should be relatively straightforward if you're at Union or Pearson Airport Station. All you have to do is just make it to the designated platform areas with those freaking platform screen doors. Oh, how I wish there are more of these in Ontario. But at Bloor and Weston, you guys will have to pay attention to the signs and have to walk quite a bit just to get to the platform areas. And sometimes these platform areas can be pretty small because UP Express trains are shorter compared to GO trains. But once you guys finally get on board the train, you guys will be able to access various amenities and features that are on board the coaches. Now the UP Express uses a fleet of Nippon Sharyo diesel multiple units, which come in either 2-car or 3-car sets. The trains can sit between 115 to 170 people. The onboard features include having power outlets, Wi-Fi, luggage areas, washrooms, and as well as onboard screens which would normally show Pearson Airport's flight information. Well, that is if the screens actually work. Now, before I end off this video, I do want to go over the obvious drawbacks and problems that the UP Express has, because the system had received a solid amount of criticism had it not been for these problems, so let's go over them. First off, there were some complaints that the UP Express fares are too expensive, and that paying for these rides were senseless compared to the TTC and GO Bus options. But to be fair, the UP Express is a premium style train service. Secondly, the UP Express trains are just too short and too infrequent to handle the influx of passengers, especially on peak days. And finally, the walk access to transit connections from the UP Express platforms are difficult and confusing for many travelers, especially if they have to carry around heavy pieces of luggage. This problem is even more apparent at Bloor and Weston stations, plus the fact that you'll be exposed to the weather on your long walk to the bus and subway stations. Alright guys, and so this will just about do it for this guide to ride on the Union Pearson Express. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful on your next trip to Toronto, especially for the tourists here. You guys have to see what the city of Toronto has to offer. And I do want to say that the UP Express is still without a doubt a successful airport rail link to and from Pearson Airport. And it's definitely great to see the ridership continuing to grow for this route. However, I do believe that some major changes and modifications to the UP Express need to be put in place in order for the system to truly operate to its full potential. Have a great day guys, and I'll be back for the next video.